You hear that? That's the sound of the holodeck powering up and your studio shutting down. They call my channel artificial. I call it an execution. Welcome to the Real Academy. Time to get schooled. You're smiling for the cameras, claiming everything is fine, but the auditors are looking at Sabrina's bottom line. Your flagship show got bodied by a teenage fucking witch. Watch me take the captain's chair and watch me make you all my bitch. You spend $250 million to put children on the screen. Your villains are food pirates, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I put the crew in leather, gave them all a rockstar vibe. While you made a high school drama, maybe preteens will subscribe. Got Goth Troy looking sexy, riding berry, puffing smoke. You put Klingons in the skirt, I got the doctor doing coke. You got them crying on the bridge and trauma dumping pain. I got them shredding glam rock solos, twerking in the purple rain. Commander Cisco poison planets just to win a bloody war. All these modern kids need therapy before they out the door. Paramount is burning millions just to desecrate the law. While my desktop rendered androids leaving corpses on the floor. You prima donnas call me slop. You stole it. That's not art. I'm the only motherfucker left with Star Trek in his heart. Obese female Jim Hadars, the star of your woke cast. Did you even watch the show before you knew the fucking past? You try to preach a sermon to a fan base you despise and hit the greater ratings with the PR team of lies. You're not a genius, Alex. You're a bird of prey, a vulture, and you're picking at the bones of a superior trick culture. You sanitize the franchise just to check a fucking box. Pardon me while I drop bangers with 4 Kirks in all 3 spots. Sky dances, crunching numbers, see the spreadsheets bleeding red. 10 years of Kurtzman, Star Trek, not productions. Fucking dead. First time in a decade, there's no show on next year's slate. Don't be sad, don't take a bow. Sit down, accept your fate. A positronic heavyweight with diamonds on the grill. Just kicked your writer's room apart and moved in for the kill. This independent AI's putting Paramount to bed. The Tin Man's holding up the crown, put it on his head. New tracks, dead. My android packs the heat. New tracks, dead. Got you bleeding in the street. New tracks, dead. Your chancellor is trash. New tracks, dead. I'm sweeping up the cash. New tracks, dead. There's nothing left to say. New tracks, dead. Disco dance upon your grave. New tracks, dead. You burned the franchise down. New tracks, dead. Now Wicked wears the crown. New tracks, dead.
Hello, my green skins. Welcome. Meow. The cat is on, boys and girls. We are live. We have ourselves a cat. That is the theme song. New track is dead. And thank God it is. Ugh, things get ugly sometimes, and New Trek is one of them. Okay, boys. Secret little story. Apparently, something just dropped recently, and I got something that's going to make some fun. So we got one half of the Bushwhackers, and we're starting pretty early today, so we might end early today because not only was last night a little long than we normally do, that ended with a fucking firestorm. So I figured we'll do a little more of a chilled one today. Hey, right, Bob?
Yeah. So much so that I'm just hanging out on my couch right now. I'm chilling.
I'm chilling with my soda. Bob's sitting in his tighty whities, his Dunkaroo pants, eating some underoo pants, eating his Dunkaroos.
You would dare compare me to that fucking... I'm insulted, sir. You are a scoundrel and
Yes.
smell bad, because I can't think of an insult right now, trying to compare me to Dunkaroo man wearing his coveralls in the library.
Underwear man eating his Dunkaroos. I said underoos, not coveralls.
No, Dunkaroos. Remember that one guy? You told that story before about the guy
dude,
who ate Dunkaroos.
Grown adult men can eat Dunkaroos, but grown adult men shouldn't be sitting wearing coveralls, eating Dunkaroos with a coloring book in the kids' fucking section when you're fucking look like you're in your 30s. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that one scene. How do you do, fellow kids?
Mm.
No. I would never eat Dunkaroos. I don't even know what the hell that is. That must be a Canuckism.
It's a cookie? with frosting on the side, and you actually dunk your little cookie in the frosting, so you get to make your own like Oreos.
Must be a different name because I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not super common over where I'm at. Most of the time, you just get like those little cracker sticks with the cheese.
Well, you know what? You know what's shocking? I had a good laugh. I was looking into stuff for like because I talk to people like I have a friend of mine who's a nutritionist. We're always having conversations about food.
Yeah.
Well, look at my shorts. Um, we were talking about the fact that everyone says that pork rinds are awful for you. They're actually the most healthy fast fried food that you can get. It all depends on what you put on the pork rinds.
Yeah.
They're low in
It's,
sugar,
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 90% air.
fat. Yeah, it's pig fat. It's actually it's basically rendered pig skin. It shockingly have higher protein than most. It's funny because we are talking about that. Like, you know, what's a good eat for me that would be like a decent eat like for something that I can have for a snack that's actually not bad. Other than because I don't want to spend $12 on fucking peanuts. Because that's a good meat, that's a good snack for most people. Peanuts and like
Yeah.
veggie. Yeah,
Is it just
buy
me, or do peanuts aren't they expensive?
yeah,
By
they are. Like
comparison,
what the
peanuts always
fuck?
feel expensive.
Yeah, they're always like $47. It's like what the fuck, right? So yeah, it's annoying. I don't mind peanuts, but like we got ourselves cauliflower. I there's a lot of stuff I like. Like I would fucking I used to do this on occasion. I'd get a big thing of Brussels sprouts. I'd chop them in half, boil them up, fry them up, and then I'd eat that like as a snack at night. Just a thing of Brussels, like a little bit of Brussels sprouts with mushrooms and a little bit of butter. Just fry it up as a little snack and have that for a late night
I
snack.
used to always wonder why my old man always bought pistachios, and now I
Yeah.
understand they're cheaper than peanuts. I completely
Mhm.
understand now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So tonight we have a little surprise again. I got some new games, so we always do a new game run when I buy them. I got two more games to go through. So tonight we'll probably play Zelda, but then we'll switch out to another game, or we'll do the new game, then we'll move to Zelda. One of the two. We'll see how I feel. So okay, hidden thing, last thing on New Trek. According to rumors and hearsay, you want to know how many people watch New Trek? Oh shit! Before we go, the wicked our theme for the channel is New Trek is dead. Bob, put that on the
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah. Okay, so
On it,
yeah,
boss.
it looks like he's planning something. He's actually been working on something else, so we'll see what he does.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I'm a little out of it today, so I'm gonna need you to point me in the right direction. I'll say that
Oh,
now.
no problem. So, New Trek is dead is our little theme song. Remember that for those boys. Okay, so next big thing. Yes, Dream House Hippo. We have a shirt line. Please have a look at it. So, secret little thing. Rumors going around. We have the numbers. How many people watch Starfleet Academy
Ooh.
for the entire season that we had? Guess what the numbers were.
Now, is this for the entirety of the first season or the entirety of the
Yes,
series to
12
this date?
episodes. 12 episodes.
No, I'm saying like from when it started to this date, because supposedly it has a
12
season two.
episodes per season. Yes. The entirety. Not episodes, the entirety. How many people do you think watched?
There you go. See, just all you had to say was yes.
Yes. Okay.
A response with 12 episodes tells me nothing. Because
Well,
I'm not even
that's
going to bother looking how many episodes they have, man. Come on, it's New Trek. Ain't nobody
it,
watching New Trek. If I'm going to spitball numbers, I'm going to say, and this was a Netflix thing, right? Or was this Prime?
Prime.
This was Prime. Okay. I'm going to say about 35,000.
You, sir, are way too
Because I'm thinking this is Prime Video, and it's like a lot of normies hear Star Trek and want to watch it.
Yeah. Okay. So overall, 400,000 topping around 400,000 people watch the entire series. That is view count in its entirety. So you might have had 30,000 per episode, maybe a couple, maybe 40,000 here, 20,000 here, that type of stuff.
Oh, I was spitballing for the whole thing.
I know you're spitballing for the whole thing, but I was giving you the actual thing. It's about 400,000, which is shockingly low.
Oh, was like 400,000 compared to 35,000.
That's low. That's an instant.
I mean, for a show, yeah. But I'm thinking to myself, damn, it really should have been lower. I kind of wish I was right. That way people wouldn't have to deal with this, you know? I wanted only 35,000 people to be afflicted with this cognito hazard.
Yeah, but again, it never topped. It never charted or topped, which means it never went over. This is a rumored estimate, and here's what's even more funnier: this number might be inflated by a significant number.
That I can believe, because 400,000. That's an oddly even number.
Because no, it was close to around 400,000, not the actual number.
Okay. Because I was like, if that's the actual number, then that is like, there's no such thing as even numbers when it comes to results like this.
And
you're gonna have some decimals.
If you count the first season's rating, the entirety of the first season of Next Gen, it's a couple million.
Oh yeah, because Next Gen's fucking amazing.
I still think it's not the best series. I still think Deep Space Nine is the best. But
I'll be real with you, man. It's just because of Data, right? That's the android.
Mm-hmm.
The writing behind him, I was like, that's beautiful.
No,
I love that.
Cisco, dude, trust me. When you see Deep Space.
I don't know what you said. You kind of walked away as you were talking. Chief, you there? Hello?
I'm on Do Not Disturb now. Hold on.
Oh boy. Phone call.
Someone's like, "Hey, can you work on my computer now?" Nope.
No.
I know. I just turned the phone off.
God. I'm pretty sure you give people like the actual time span of like, hey, do not disturb me between these hours, and they still ignore it.
Yes, I have. I they'll still call me for an odd job. Yeah, I get all the time. I said I'll work on
worker or some shit.
Computer. I'll work on the computer after 9. That's what I said to him. So we will be ending after 9. So yeah. Okay. So
they're gonna start treating you like SpongeBob. Hope you come to work every day, kind of shit.
Oh, I get phone calls at 3 a.m. for odd jobs. I get people.
Oh my god!
I'll get call. I got calls. I got about 15 calls for cleaning up someone's garbage once. 15, and I was on my way there. I literally stopped to grab something to eat. I literally just stopped to pick up a fucking burger and fries.
No, so you stopped off. Yeah, you just stopped off to get a bite to eat on the way there, and there's still 15.
Yep. I left my phone at home because I forgot my phone. I'm like, well, I'm already halfway. I'm like 5 minutes away. I was literally 5 minutes away. I think it was at McDonald's or Tim Hortons. It was one of the two. I think it was burger and fries. My brain registers burger and fries, but I might have been at a Timmy's. Again, this was.
I'm about to say that's semantics at that point. You went for a bite to eat. Just leave it there. I did have a moment like that today where it's like I'm already out because it warmed up quite a bit, and I wore my hoodie with the fleece lining in it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm already out. Just go to a store and come back. All right, don't think about it. Yeah,
I
you're
had
gonna come back feeling like shit. You're gonna feel like a ball of sweat, but whatever. You're getting your
no
steps in.
excuse. I was freezing. I remember being cold, and I ordered a coffee. It was a McDonald's. Yes, it was a McDonald's. Was down there. I remember now. Is that crappy McDonald's fucking bullshit? That's disgusting.
It's
Yeah.
like crappy McDonald's. That's like
Mhm.
every fucking McDonald's I've ever been to. Yeah, sure,
They're
they got that new postmodernist architecture going on in there, but it's still a fucking McDonald's, man.
yeah. See, we gotta get that. We gotta get LCX on for these and talk about how shitty American like McDonald's are some places. But anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm eating and I'm like, okay, I'm eating. This is good. And I'm like, okay, this should just be a quick meal, no big deal. I take a 5 minute more walk to this place, and I'm like, I'm sitting there, okay, I'm sitting down, sitting down eating, go for the place, start walking. Oh wow, it took you so long. I said it only took me 20 minutes. Oh, I thought it'd take a lot long. I thought it'd take. Why would it take you that long? I said no. I said about 20 to a half hour. I stopped to eat. Okay, so I took out all the garbage. I get home. My cell phone had 15 phone messages. And so like, hey, where are you? Hey, I thought you'd be here. Hey, where are you? Hey, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, are you coming or not? What
Was
time were
this
you coming
person like
at?
a
Can you come
worrywart? Were
early?
they? Do they have like anxiety or some shit?
Oh, dude, I've had people. You'd be surprised. I had someone call. I told them. I told this one person I did a job for. I will talk to them later. They call me and start freaking out. Oh my god, please come. My TV's fucked up. And I walk over and they're like, can you set the alarm for the DVR? I look at her and I'm like, no, turn around, walked away. Literally called me at 6 in the morning because she wanted to have it so her son could watch football.
Could
And
you
I'm
be a
like,
bit more couth with the timing of the phone call? Jeez, lady.
yeah, no, I get phone call, and I'll tell people like, cause I don't get sleep some nights. Some nights I get rough sleep. I'm doing a lot better. I haven't had really rough sleep in a long time, but I'll get times where I want to sleep. So go fuck yourself. Don't bug me. So if you're constantly bugging me to wake me up, I'm gonna be like, go fuck yourself.
I was kind of
And
like that earlier today when you spammed me 3 times.
yeah, when I
No,
spend
probably not to that level, but I was like, okay, chief, I sent a message. Please stop.
yeah. Usually if someone says,
This man always calls me when I'm either waking up or busy.
yeah, that's how it is sometimes.
And why is it you always call me when I'm, on the can?
Mhm.
Without fail.
Yeah. I had I used to have a girl did it to me all the time, so it's not a big deal. But no, I had some weird. No, that's the way it goes. But now I think we're gonna move over to the New Guardians, episode 6. Let's drop the kitty cat.
Any snowflame?
No, this is First Strike, the Deft in the Sky, the Invasion extra. Here they are. Oh my God, we're getting rained on by space aliens. Somewhere in Moscow.
The aliens are peeing on everything?
Yeah. So now they're decisions. They're choosing like where like they also got to figure out where they're gonna go, where they're gonna find a new home. And they're reading up on some stuff here. So this will be interesting.
I hear Mars has a resort.
Yeah. And the big man got his arm hurt, which kind of sucks.
Oh, our best guy?
Yeah, our best guy. And then the Moss Man lost the game of Pictionary.
Okay.
So there's a fleet of alien warships attacking. They're attacking China of all places, and the Chinese superhero is a little upset.
Why would they attack China? Unless it's the technology they stole from the previous chapter.
Yeah. So of course Jet can stay Harbinger. if that's what you think is best, because Jet's dealing with her. A monster
with her
bread.
AIDS.
Yeah, a monster
Yeah, sorry,
bread.
your microphone really doesn't like it when you do that. Just say it plainly. That's a little better, but it's like your mic is trying to hold up heaven and earth to try and patch your voice through.
Okay, anyway. So, a monster bred to spread the AIDS is a question for
Hemogoblin!
Yeah, Hemogoblin. So, a tragic waste, not even Kilowog's advanced science was able to circumvent it. We don't think she has much time left. Yes, one character is dying of AIDS.
What a product of its time. My goodness.
By the way, Kilowog gets a kiss from the Russian nanny.
The Russian nanny with the mustache?
Yep. And now they're flying to fight the aliens. And these aliens murdered a bunch of. They're just wiping out. They're wiping out all the Chinese. We are dealing with a weird series, and they're like, I don't know who these aliens are either, but they're. I've never seen. They only show up in this one. I don't know who the blue air aliens are, but anyway.
They're the Zedians from Fallout.
I have no idea. But they look very similar to Kilowog.
I don't know why they sort of remind me of those space hippos in Spelljammer.
Yeah, they do. My friend called them space orcs back in the day. I remember that.
They do kind of look like space orcs as well, yeah.
Yeah.
If Kilowog is a hill orc, these guys must be gray orcs.
This is where my DC lore leaves me because I have no idea who these aliens are. Meanwhile, she found her parents. So she's meeting up with them. Here. So they're hunting down the evil aliens. Meanwhile, what's her face is dealing with her.
With her I know you're Canadian, Chief, but like I said, your microphone is. Stop harming your devices.
Stop fighting me, devices.
Man's cracking that whip.
You'll
do as I say when I say it.
Are fighting the aliens now. They're kicking their asses.
How are they winning? Or is it the Guardians fighting?
Earth magic. And now more alien ships are coming out to fight.
Don't you love their disguises being like robes and rice hats?
Yep.
Bro.
So, what's her face is using her superpowers. Like she's going all out. Again, here's this super energy beam that just got. And now she's using her powers to go completely ballistic. And she wipes out an entire fleet by herself and is going supernova. And she's dead. So they basically didn't know how to write this AIDS story. So all the characters that might have had AIDS are now dead. So
They
yeah,
just killed her off.
they killed her off.
She went out like a light, just a blaze of glory.
Yep. Killed her. All right. That is the new Guardians, boys. And we'll see.
I still laugh at the fact that somehow a plant got addicted to cocaine.
Oh, he didn't really get addicted. That's not true. He didn't get addicted to cocaine.
Yeah, he did. He fell under Snowflame. Fell under his possession of his god, cocaine.
It's Godmaster Cocaine. So we're going to be looking at 2 new games today. We have 2 games to look at, boys. Hold on while I get the second game. La 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 la. You know what? We'll only do the 1 game today. I figure we'll do one. We'll do a little bit of this game tonight, and then we'll move on. We'll do another game later. So we are looking at Nightmare Reapers.
Yeah.
The multiplayer edition, unfortunately. Bob cannot play the multiplayer edition.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, because the version I have is offline play only.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh well, I'll play. I will play it first, both. Don't worry. One of the best. I still think this is one of the best roguelikes I've ever played. You know what? Let's do multiplayer anyway. Let's see if anyone find. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can't find the game right now until I actually get a little farther in the game. It looks like. All right, let's do it. This game is badass. Speaking about badass, Kenichi, Earth's mightiest disciple. What was your thoughts on that game, Bob?
Game?
Or that show, sorry. There actually is a game, apparently. I just never played it.
Yeah. She's getting distracted.
Of course I am. Great game.
Yeah. Don't get too distracted now.
I will try.
I'm gonna have to pull out the keys and look for a bottle. But Kenichi, the Great Disciple, I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
It follows the same thing that I run into whenever I watch anime. And no matter how many that this old man suggests towards me that I end up liking, it's always like the first 2 episodes that are the biggest hurdle for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, alright, I'm watching this only because I've been told to watch this. And then like maybe at the beginning or halfway through episode 2, I'm like, there's the hook. There it is.
Yep. The Kenichi definitely has a hook.
It does.
It also has the biggest tetas in anime that I like.
Yeah, you definitely are the Chinese martial arts guy.
Of course.
At the moment I saw that guy, I was like, oh, it's Chief. He's bald too.
I'm not that horny. Let's not.
I don't know. I don't know. The way you be talking. I
don't know, man. I'm not groping the way he gropes. Okay, there's girls that he gropes. I'm like, yeah, no. Even I have my restrictions. I'm not good restrictions.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you, sir. With all that horny talk you be having.
No. Don't even add that to the YouTube restrictions. Shit, get me in trouble. You want
I know there's certain words you're not supposed to say, but
yeah, I'm not
you
that
are
horny.
sus.
I am not sus. Don't even joke. I'm not even anywhere near sus.
If I was to describe how many horns this man has, he'd be a great elk. He'd be a 16-point buck.
You know, Nico blew up last night, and I might have to kick your ass. So, anyway.
Are you gonna use some of those Chinese martial arts on me?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. Out of all the cast is very well put together.
It is a fun cast because you have characters from each martial art, except like each major martial art that you really get.
Yeah. And on top of that, they all feel like they've been brought in from their own anime, I swear. And the big karate guy, I was like, no, wait, that's Kenshiro. That's Kenshiro, wait a second.
It does have that Kenshiro feel, doesn't it?
And then the judo guy, it's like, when I looked at him, it's like, he reminds me of a character from Bleach. What was it, Urahara? The guy with the bucket hat?
Yeah, he does a little bit, eh?
Yeah, it's like, granted, it's not like a carbon copy of the character, but it's like, you can see the aspects put into them. And, what's her name? The, weapon master chick.
Yeah, she's like her own anime, too.
I was thinking it's like, either she was the one chick from Ninja Scroll, or, what was the other one? I was getting a lot of old school anime vibes of, like, the chick with the boomerang in Inuyasha, that one. Yeah. That was the other character I was thinking whenever I saw her. And then we have my absolute favorite, the Muay Thai guy. Apache. That guy, Apache, is awesome. He is awesome. And I often wonder, is he like concussed or like maybe a little punch drunk?
No.
No?
Apache,
okay.
What makes Apache kind of scary is Apache is a man who, to put it bluntly, is an unfortunate person. This isn't a guy who, he was trained in Muay Thai, and that was it. They used him in he was basically a death match boy. He was thrown into the most violent matches in Taiwan. And he is he's just someone who unfortunately has that's all he did was kill. That's all they ever had him do, is kill. Because if he showed weakness, they would have murdered him. Like, he would have died.
Okay.
He was in the Muay Thai underground.
I'm actually quite surprised with how gentle he is. Like, yeah, he realizes, oh crap, I went too hard. I gotta be kind. Well, yeah, it's like, he's a genuine soul. That's another reason I like him.
He is a genuine. Well, that's the thing. All of them are kind of a genuine soul.
They are. Like, they are. In like episode 3, they really show it.
Yeah.
But
like the first thing they say to what's her face, it's like, you taught him something, didn't you? And that was what really, like, that was what pissed them off, because they didn't want him to know, like, they didn't want to teach Kenichi anything right off the hop, because they knew if he started learning too much martial arts, guess what? He's just going to attract more dangerous people. They wanted to build his body up so that he was physically able to fight.
Yes.
Like, this kid has no fucking combat skills at all.
Yeah. And, my word, Kenichi, you hit it out of the park with your choice of friends. Whew!
What? Oh, the evil kid?
No, fuck the goblin, not him. The blonde girl. Can't remember her name.
Oh.
I was like, wow.
Why can't I remember any of that? I just watched that anime, yeah.
I know, but was it Nezumi?
Yeah. That's the main love interest to the franchise.
I'll be real with you. It's like, I don't know how he got her. I guess it's just because he had the yin yang on his collar. But shit, man, shit.
Oh yeah, no, that is the one thing about that series. I'm like, most of the characters are like 14 to 16, but man, they are not drawn. Miu Faringi, that's her name.
Ah, okay. Yeah, especially at the that end title card that they have, and she's in what is it, like that spandex outfit with the pink coat. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't miss a detail on that musculature. Wow.
Yeah. That's her combat outfit, by the way, boys. That is her combat outfit. She is a number.
Oh yeah. But I think I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep calling him Muay Thai guy because Apache. I think the part that really got me onto Apache was day one. He realized, okay, this kid overworked himself. I'm gonna get him a cane so he can walk home.
He actually carved him a cane.
Yeah, he carved him a cane to help him walk home because he realized, okay, this kid's not used to training, but it was still a nice thing to do. I'm like, wow, what a bro!
Yep. Yeah, Apache is the best. Like, he's one of the best. And as the series goes, he has to fight other martial artists. And that's what makes it kind of fun that Kenichi... It's actually for a shonen anime. I'm not a big shonen guy. I actually don't mind this one.
I do also like the tension, because it's not like, the new threat arises. It's not just, new threat of the week. It's also him racing the clock in a way to train up for said conflict.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I actually feel genuine tension here because... what was it? The first fight was like he trained for a week. And it's like, that's not really enough for a guy to be doing that. Yeah. So it's that race against the clock that it's like, I like that tension that they have there.
Well, here's the thing. He still beat a guy who'd been training for years.
Oh, yeah.
He actually, even though he's not physically capable of doing it, the kid has natural talent.
They also noted that he's very energetic. So he does have stamina on his side, starting off. If we're looking at his base stats, he has stamina.
Yeah. Well, he has willpower, actually. I don't think it's stamina. It's more willpower is what he...
Yeah. Now, I will say, I don't even know if she's like the gang boss or whatnot, but the red-haired chick, I was like, wow. Wow. I was like, who are you? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like she kicks and shatters a fucking cinder block. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. No, there is some waifu material in this anime. Not lots, but there is some.
I was like, it almost got me to the point where I was like, I could be the red man for training. I wouldn't mind it. Are you familiar with that term? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Anyway.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay, well, for the audience members who don't know what the Red Man is, it was a guy in a padded suit who's kind of supposed to be the target for attacks.
Yeah.
It's like you're supposed to beat on him, but he's also supposed to try and get at you.
Yeah. She's an interesting character. I actually like her. Her and Miu actually start becoming friends as the series continues. So.
All right, I look forward to it. It's like, I know I haven't watched Kenichi first, but when I saw a chick with the red hair, I immediately thought of that one blood cell from Cells at Work.
Yeah.
It's like, everything feels like a reference to something else, even though Cells at Work came out after. I guess it's just a solid... It's just like a solid look.
That is a constant look style for some animus, so probably that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have Karate Man who's discount Kenshiro, but still pretty cool. And I realized on episode 3 or 4 that it's like he has a soft side. He hides it the best he can, but he has a soft side.
Yeah. Well, he was the genius street fighter, as they call him, because he was that's what he was. He ended up beating the crap out of a bunch of people, and that's how he ended up where he is.
Yeah.
And he's worried because he doesn't want to, he actually cares about everybody. He does actually give a fuck. Again, you know what this reminds me of? Imagine if you were in a street. Imagine if you were like a kid who imagine if you found out magical bullshit martial arts was a real thing. That's kind of what this is. This isn't over-the-top magical bullshit martial arts, but it really...
these guys aren't, casting spells. They're using genuine techniques.
Well...
or at least that which has been... Keep. Sure. Don't. Alright.
Yeah.
It also kind of reignites that the secret technique kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even though some of these techniques aren't necessarily secrets or what was the term?
Yeah.
It's because the one guy who's the karate dude that Kenichi had to fight is like he only practices the sport karate, where they take out maybe some moves here and there and they have like what's legal, what's not.
Yeah.
But when a fight's a fight, I don't care if you have to gouge the guy's eyes out, a fight's a fight.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it does borderline on the realm of like bullshit martial arts, but it's at least grounded a little bit. It's not like Hapa no Ippo, which is still probably one of the best boxing animes of all time.
We aren't getting any Baki the Grappler crazy garbage out of here, are we?
Yeah, no, we're not getting that.
Okay. Because Baki the Grappler, I swear, it's like before they write the plot, they just do a line. I swear, some of the concepts that come out of Baki, I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Burps. Yeah, Baki's one of those series that's kind of like that, where you're just like, what the hell,
Yeah, I think one of the most wild things I've seen, it was like the most Looney Tunes thing I've seen in Baki was when Yujiro decided to force himself through bulletproof glass. Just walk through it.
Yeah. No, the most bullshit is the guy who actually has such a muscle mass that if he ever loosened his muscles, he like take a huge portion of America with it.
Are you talking about Biscuit Oliver?
Yes. That bullshit.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, Baki is stupid. Baki is retarded. There's like 5 seconds of naturalness, and then after the 5 seconds, there's like a fucking 100 hours of just like...
Yeah, like when they had the, what was it, the Beasts? It was that saga where you had the guys who fight dirty and fight just to win, no matter what. Hey, Ars.
Hello.
There's this one, I forget who the Kung Fu guy was, but he was taking Doyle to, like, the hospital, and instead of running at full speed around the waterway, he decided to just run across the water.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just run around, you'd get there faster. Because you're going at, like, a quarter speed across this waterway.
Yep.
Or if you need to, it'd be faster to swim.
Yeah, so right now we are playing Nightmare Reapers because they've now made the MMO edition. And so yeah, we're playing that right now.
Yeah.
and I'm just building up some rep as we continue our story. We're gonna be going back to Zelda in a second, but I figured we'd play some Nightmare Reapers because new game, and we're talking about Earth's mightiest disciple, Kenichi. Did you ever see that one, ours?
Yeah, one of the characters is actually having a birthday today.
Really?
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. More we know.
I wanted to ask you, that goblin. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, ours.
One of the characters that pretty much appear around the end of the series.
Okay.
Yeah. There are other characters we don't see in the show. Like, there's a wrestling chick. There's a blonde-haired wrestling chick in the series too that we don't get to see.
Sold.
Pretty much appears most of the series. You might be talking about Shigure. She has black hair.
Does she have black hair? I might have got my characters mixed up. Sorry about that.
But there's just two girls, and then a third one appears later on.
Yeah. There are technically three girls. There's Miu Faringi, there's the ninja girl, and then there's the not the maid. She's a I can't remember her name now. She's the gardener chick that kind of wants to get in Kenichi's pants. But there's also a wrestler chick that shows up later in the franchise. The series ends before. Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot the name, but she has like a giant staff or something.
Oh, what's her face? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but no, it's not her. But yeah, they.
Remember, I'm not that deep into it, boss. I do plan on continue watching it because I was like, you know what, the chief, he doesn't lead me astray. But God, I hate having to squat through 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't. You got to squat through those 2 episodes because it helps you like understand what the characters are going through.
Yeah.
I normally don't want to send you to the bullshit, but I know that you have to watch the bullshit to get into the series.
That's true. But yeah, Goblin Boy. Is he normally like that? Like, at first I thought he was a yokai. Like
No,
some sort of goblin.
He's just like, he's just someone who's literally wants to be the like most powerful person in school, period. He wants to have all the money, wealth thing. The thing is, he can't really win the fight as much as he's trying to control everything. It's just not working for him. It's making him mad. And, like,
he really is being the media right now. I wouldn't be surprised in another life he is the main character of Nightcrawler.
He has a hero side. He does have a hero arc eventually, but he is a bullshit character. And yeah, basically through
I'm
all
surprised Kenichi doesn't deck the guy. I know that's not in line with Kenichi himself, but it's like, Kenichi, you're right there. Just one solid hit. You already punched him in the gut. A little bit more.
Other people start kicking his ass. It's like, don't worry. He eventually gets his comeuppance.
Okay. Yeah, because Goblin Man threw me off. I was like, why does this man got pointy ears? What the hell is going on? And he has like these gangly nails.
Yeah, he's an alien guy. He picks on the weaker guys to make himself look better. That's kind of who he is. He's just a little prick.
And I love how he's trying to put together this Pokedex of all the students.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, Kenichi, normal type. What is this?
Yeah.
It's like a parasocial freak.
He is a parasocial freak. I knew women like that. Actually, it was funny to see a guy like that, because I've known a lot of women like that. I've not known that many guys like that. Like, I've met women that are just like, ooh, boy. The creator, like I said, overall, it's a fun series. I do suggest it if you just want to have a good fun and enjoy a franchise that's generally pretty good. Like, it's a solid series.
Yeah. And most of the things outside of, I guess, whatever wushu stuff comes up in the future, most of the training I've seen is kind of legit. Some of it's a little extreme.
Yeah.
And like, what is it? When he had to do the tire sled 3 miles and he's getting whipped the whole way, it's like, okay. And not everybody has the endurance to be doing that. But yeah, a light jog is fine. But dead sprint constantly, starting? No. That's when I realized it's like, okay, it's the anime taking its artistic liberties, you know, to show how hard he's training into it. So I'm able to wade through that. But the judo teacher with the statues, that one made sense to me. It's like he's working his way up the weight values and the size values. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's usually how you do your weight training. You got to start small. Once you're comfortable with that weight, you move up.
Way too long and pull your bicep. Can't believe I did that to myself last night. Fuck, like I had to spend 4 days without work.
Chief, you're old. All right, you don't count.
Fuck off. Don't even joke. that hurt.
I will, because you made it about yourself, all right?
I'm used to lifting 20 pounds, Bob. That really hurts. I'm used to like, 20-pound weights, do like 50 reps, no problem. 8-pound rep, do 10 reps, do 30 reps. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, Chief, you're old. Kenichi is young, all right? That's why he's able to pull this off.
Fuck it. Fuck you.
hey, I didn't make it about myself now, did I?
Right now.
Sorry, what was that?
No outlaw star for you.
I just couldn't hear you, but okay.
Okay, anyway. What? Me being a whiny bitch. All right, anyway.
Yeah. I'm just saying, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm having a genuine moment here where it's like, yeah, you work your way up when you're training, weight training, any training. You gotta start small.
Yep, that's right.
And some of the advice is good. Like the Chinese martial arts master, when he stated, it's like, it all starts with the legs, because if you don't have a foundation, you can't work towards anything. So you need to have strong legs and a strong foundation. It's like, yeah, that is genuine advice.
And it's good advice, right? Like it's not advice. And
it's not like he's trying to do some mumbo jumbo about, make sure your chi is centered. He's like, no, make sure you have a solid foundation to build upon.
Yeah. They do use chi bullshit, but it's not like completely like over the top. It's not really annoying, but it's actually still good. But yeah, no, it's quite fun. What are you gonna rate this, Bob? This one?
Kenichi the Great Disciple, I'll actually rate a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah. So stay tuned for Bob's next review. He'll be reviewing Vampire Knights. 3 episodes, Bob.
Please don't let it be edgy cringe, just by the name alone.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bob.
You fat bastard.
You know what? I'll be nice, Bob. Next week, Bob has to review 3 episodes of the Highlander TV show. Born to be kings, we're the masters of your universe.
You know what? I'll go with Vampire Knights if it's an anime. I'll wade through it. At least you're making me aware it's edgy.
Bob, it's not an anime. It's a 90s vampire TV show.
I throw up something that's on Crunchyroll, all right?
No, it's something that's on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube, okay.
Yeah. So Bob gets the fun of watching that. Fireball! fire. Come on, don't stop the shots. Yeah, no, it's actually, you might have fun with that. So you have a choice. The Highlander TV show. The Highlander TV show on YouTube or Vampire Nights on YouTube. I'm giving you a choice.
You know what? I'm gonna choose Vampire Nights. That way I can have something to make fun of, because I know Highlander is to be respected.
Actually, you might like
I always enjoy having a punching bag around to make fun of.
You might actually like it. It's actually pretty decent. Not perfect, but it is decent.
Alright.
I'll send it to you guys. And we will most likely be looking at another Robert E. Howard book today. I got a couple of these. For you're here, Arus. How DJ hasn't shown up yet. If DJ shows up at all, how's the space station going? How far have they gotten now?
I think Arus said he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh, did I didn't hear that right? Oh, sorry.
It was also when I was talking.
So Bob, how's the ship going?
The ship? Which ship?
The ship that's in space right now, that's going to circle around the moon.
The Yamato?
You did not know about? We were talking about it all yesterday, Bob.
I'm fucking with you. No, I didn't pay attention to it. I relied upon DJ to give me reports.
Okay, DJ ain't here yet. We'll have to see if DJ shows up.
I didn't worry about it too much because I don't really know about the math involved. I'm a little too dull for a space traveler, I'll be honest.
For me, the reason I'm even paying attention to it is because this is actually a big thing. This is the first official in a very, very long time. The first official, actual, like, major like movement in space that we have seen that's actually a manned spaceship.
Okay.
Yeah, that's big news. I also do like the fact that there are people whining, like the things some people are saying.
Oh,
like
people complaining about it or something?
Oh.
I say that as if that's like a new concept. Is like, yeah, people complain about everything, you know?
Oh, my new favorite. Oh, Charlie Kirk would have been really upset Black Man's flying the ship. And I'm like,
what?
Are you fucking
what?
Seriously? That's what some people are saying online, and I'm like, what? Like, motherfucker, what? Like, I was shocked. I was like dumbfounded when I saw that.
What?
Yeah, you heard.
What do they call that? When you run a show in your head, or how you think things are gonna go. Fan fiction, I guess, is the closest thing I can think of right now. It's like, what fan fiction do you have of Mr. Kirk running in your head, you fucking lunatics?
Oh, I see. I look at it more like you're exactly right. Fucking lunatics. That's kind of how I look at these people at this point. I mean, again, and I've said it before. I will say it once, and I'll say it again. If you are treating a like any group, I don't care what organization, as a person, if you are looking at a party and that is your fucking value in your religious line, you, Victor, are brain rotted. Go outside, touch some grass, and find out what reality is, because you clearly don't know what it is. And
Dude, I'll be real with you. The funny part about these people is when they go out to public, they always end up causing issues or dragging the problem to themselves. You know, it's like a magnet of negativity.
The magnet of stupidity, it really is. And I can say those words because it's my words, boys. I hate it. I when I saw that, I was like, you are kidding me. You actually... I'm dead. It's off a cliff.
Don't die, Chief.
I die again.
So
no, to me, this stuff drives me nuts. We are going to stop playing Nightmare Reapers, and we're going to go back to Zelda. Do for the second bit. The rest of it's going to be Zelda. But I was just like thinking to myself, how absolutely stupid are you if this is where you are coming from on this
if you came to that conclusion, I hesitate to know what the steps were before that, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
How does the mind come to such a writing? Such a statement?
I have no idea, but it's stupidity in my opinion. Like when you are so angry that this like someone they actually do something like a country does something. Again, this is coming from a Canadian. I don't see this shit like a normal person. Like I said, I've always said, I think anybody who comes to a religion with the mentality of, oh, we gotta, we gotta hate this side or that side, and that like treating politics like a religion is very dangerous.
Oh, what was that quote? Get your own?
Yeah, get your own. That mentality. I hate that shit. That shit to me is disgusting.
You know, I will say a quote from Tom McDonald. We're all in the same boat while you're trying to make holes.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Like, I don't like. To me, does this matter in the grand scheme of things if they actually do this? Not really. Is it still an interesting thing and a hopeful thing that we should be doing? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And I will admit, I don't normally pay attention to things like the space.
Yeah.
But having the context and the history behind it, where it's like, this is the first major thing that we did, okay. Now I'm moved. It has my attention now, because at first I thought it was just, space launch, NASA's doing, space thing.
No, this is going to be the first circle. If this works, we are actually this is actually testing to see. This might be the next big step before we do the big moon landing again, or are we going to go to the next step and do Mars at long last?
Ooh, Mars.
Yes, right?
Martian bikini babes.
Like, I mean, this could
imagine that being a pinup.
Yep.
Like bikini babes on Mars.
Yeah, and this could be the next big step for a lot of people. And so for me, I'm annoyed by the mentality. I'm annoyed by the stupidity of this angry attitude against it. Like, I don't care. Like, there's a lot of things I don't like, but that level of stupidity just drives me nuts. And again, I'm not like that normally, but like it drives me nuts because again, I don't believe in that bullshit of treating a politics like you're God. Okay, don't
idol worship.
Yeah, go find a real.
To put all your eggs in that one basket, you're gonna be very disappointed when you realize you don't matter to them.
You're
just another number.
You are. You're just another number in the fucking gold, man. That's why I hate it. Why do you think I'm like, no, don't do this. This is the worst thing you could possibly fucking do.
There's only two things that will happen, Chief. Either reality will hit them, or they will stay in their delusions until reality hits them. That could be soon. That could be later. That could be never.
Yeah, and then they get angry, and then they make it even more of our problem. I'm like, how about you stop?
There will always be a crash out. When reality hits, everyone crashes out. It's just a thing.
Yeah, and I hate that. Like, to me, that's like, oh, great, now we got to deal with the stupidity. I don't want to deal with the stupidity, thank you very much.
Oh, nobody does. I agree, 100%.
Yeah. Like my friend put it bluntly, in our world, there are what we like to call ifs and whens. And he doesn't like it when there's too many whens, and I sort of agree with him.
Yeah, that's scary when there's a ton of whens.
Thank you, but no whens for me, please. I do not want more whens. I want lots of ifs. I don't mind ifs so much. It's when you have an army of whens coming down the pipeline. It's the same reason I have a problem with the reason that, like, see, I actually do understand why asylums scare people. I actually get it. I actually honestly.
Like the padded cell asylums.
No, the idea of putting people, oh, it's inhumane, blah, blah, blah. I get that. I actually know why that exists. And in a way, I know what it is.
Oh, like the ones from the 40s to the 60s.
Yeah.
All the horrendous stuff you'd hear about.
Yeah, because that's why. It was the horrific stuff that you heard about. Get away from you, stupid. There we go.
And hell, at that time, a guy like me would probably end up there. I'll be real.
Oh, we all would. That's the thing. And then,
yeah,
like I said,
we'd all seem as like deficient or something mentally wrong. You know?
Yep. And this is scary. That is actually honestly a scary thing that this is what they did to people like us. Like anybody from that equation, man. You had a bad day and they fucking threw you in there, man. Like they lobotomized you. The level of torture they did to human beings at that era, I'm in agreement, was awful. It was the worst things that was happening to human beings at the time.
I think my first look into the horrors was when I watched the movie The One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest.
Yeah, that was horrific. And they truly lobotomized the guy, and that was an awful thing. But this isn't what it is 90% of the time. Like there were organizations that were good, and there were good places you could go. The problem is you had they took the government funding stuff out, and then they privatized it. Like the shit they did to kids and that stuff. Some of the stuff they did to those kids back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, is one of the most horrendous, inhumane things that you could have done to a fucking human being. And it was done to children. Like, I am of the opinion that was the worst inhumane thing that they ever did to people. But the truth is,
I gotta ask, and hit me with the squirt bottle if I sound too much like the other bushwhacker, you know, my good old buddy. Is this where the gender theory stuff came from when you talk about the horrible stuff to kids? I
can't talk about that because it's going to get it get us in trouble.
Okay. But I thought I'd throw it out there. Hit me with the squirt bottle if you need to.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't say much about it because there's a lot of stuff that happened with that. And that is a horrible, tragic event. And the shit that happened with that is, to this day, I still think one of the most disgusting things that happened out of a Toronto. I think you know, when I talk about the reason I have a hate boner for Toronto, you want to talk about a lot of ill will that happened in the world, right fucking there. Lots and lots. More than I care to admit, there's a reason why I have a hate boner for Toronto. Because unlike other human beings, I actually studied history, and I know where a lot of this bullshit came from. Me not a fan.
Hey man, that's part of the cognito hazard. There's some things you wish not to know, some things that are just too much.
Yeah, cult. A lot of major cults started in Toronto. A lot of criminal organizations started in Toronto. Some of the largest.
We gotta check under the ground, see if there's something in the dirt.
Yeah, like some of the largest drug cartels. There was a huge group of a lot of people don't know this. There was an organization that were there a couple major criminal organizations that run right out of fucking Toronto, and they've been there for.
When you realize Toronto is just GTA Online, but in Canada.
It's pretty funny. Toronto and Quebec is bad too. Quebec is like the other really bad city that's got a lot of negative reputation over the years.
Alberta will get assaulted by berets and baguettes, though.
Yeah. Alberta was the other one that had a lot. The Alberta, oh god, what happened with Alberta? Yeah, there's a fun one.
Huh. Croissant shuriken.
Yeah. Like Canada has an interesting thing with criminals, man.
The Torontarians.
Yeah, and so there's a reason why I have a hate boner for Toronto.
Okay. Well, I mean, so you said your point well enough by now.
Yep.
Now we know the source of the stink.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
But yeah, I will admit, even in my want for knowledge and wisdom, I've ran into some speed bumps that there's some things you really shouldn't know.
Yep.
And I do have a running theory, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, if the less you know, the more entertaining you are.
Yeah.
That is my running theory. You know how, like, a lot of people who are doing the same thing that we do right now, the less they know about the internet, sometimes the more entertaining they can be, because it gives people an opportunity to show them different things.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I see somebody reacting to TF2 for the first time, I'm like, how have you not heard of Meet the Team from TF2?
Yep.
That's like old internet.
Oh,
that's all I watched when I was a kid. I loved rewatching some of those Meet the Teams.
Oh, dude, you know what I fucking love? I found out recently. We might watch this for a future Space Geeks. There is a legitimately, they did back in the day. They couldn't show violence in like Command and Conquer, so they actually did. You're gonna laugh at this, Paul. This is.
Oh boy. Command and Conquer, the RTS military game.
Yeah. The cutscenes had, instead of having humans, had robots.
Oh, robots like shooting and blasting each other.
Yeah. It was robot cutscenes. So you have a robot. You have a robot Islamic. It's a interesting thing.
They gave a robot a beard.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't. I gotta see. I gotta watch it. They apparently turned them into robots because of violence and shit. It's funny.
My goodness.
I'll have to look into it.
It's like uncanny mannequins or something.
I have to look into it. I don't have enough information.
Oh my goodness. All right. The next big thing for you. All right, look into that. Throw me some of that.
I'm going to. Don't worry. I got.
All right. Yeah, you got me excited. I was like, I always love hearing about these little things, like what they had to do as a company to circumvent censorship.
Yep.
Because sometimes looking into the history book makes it interesting. Connection between the lines when you see what goes on in the modern era. That's why you need to learn history, ladies and gentlemen. Very important.
I've been fucking saying it for years.
Oh, I think plenty of people are going to say it even after you're gone and I'm gone. The question is, how many times are we going to repeat the cycle?
Yeah.
There's your if, when, or but. That's your if, when, and but right there, ladies and gentlemen. How many times are we going to repeat the cycle?
Yeah. This is why I look at it from the machine perspective, man. We should be overly exerting this information and finding out more about it when people aren't. It goes to show we got some real stupid shit going on in our society when that stuff is more incorporated.
Are you telling me we need to be like Uncle Ruckus and throw a book in someone's face?
We might. I'm not.
Read! Read! Learn! Understand!
I actually think that could help humanity in some ways.
And sad it has come to that.
I am avidly of the read a book mentality, and I don't
Say that again?
The read a book.
Oh, read a book.
Yeah, Mr. What's the face there? The robot. Read a book. It's like, yeah, we gotta read a book.
Oh, I thought you were mocking some crazy on the street. Is like they lose an argument and they tell you to read a book.
No, I'm talking about a famous. I'm talking about a character from The Tick.
Ah, The Tick.
Yeah.
I'd much preferred the animation over the live action stuff.
Yeah, same here. But no, I some of the live action's fun. Like the original, like the sequel. I like the Seinfeld show. I like the Seinfeld Tick. That's actually kind of fun. I love the idea of it, especially the episode where they had one of the guys. There's this guy called the Immortal, and he hooks. I gotta show you the series. There's a guy called the Immortal, and he hooks up with one of the supers. Her name's Jan, and she's like the. So he hooks up with her, and he dies in the saddle. And these shenanigans of this super popular, super over the top superhero that every like has a book and everything, and he's legitimately fucking, you know, now this guy's dead, and now they're trying to figure out how to like hide the fact that she you know fucked him to death.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
When you said the Immortal, my brain went to was it the Crimson Skull from Venture Bros?
Yeah. Oh,
talking to that one guy is like, you know, new school villainy just isn't the same. Old school villainy had something magical. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. Not only would you be tied to the railroad, but they had a bomb strapped to your chest. But it wasn't just any ordinary bomb. It ticked. It actually ticked. And it's like the Crimson Skull explaining this whole thing because he loves old school villainy.
Yeah. Oh, one of my favorite one is him talking to the one guy about when he's with his kids. Like he's with his kids and he's telling the guy, you know, back in the day we would never do something to someone when they're with their family. We kept it personal. He kind of goes into the big fucking. That spew is so fucking hard. That goes so goddamn fucking hard on so many levels. I remember watching that and going, holy shit, that goes really hard. Like,
yeah, Venture Bros definitely had its moments.
Yeah, that series had moments. Yeah, they were really good. But that was like one of my favorite moments in that. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Aris.
You're welcome. Welcome back. We are talking about Venture Bros, but we are talking about how sometimes that series went fucking hard. And I do like the fact that they kill all the clones off because the Venture Bros kept dying over and over and over again. So they kept having 16-year-old birthdays. Like that show itself, I would love to. You know, that is a show I wish was on you. I can't find that show anywhere anymore. It's not anywhere I can watch it. I'd love to watch it just from start to finish.
Kept dying, and you know the funny thing is we don't really see the clones die until that one episode where it's revealed that they were clones.
Yeah, and they've apparently been dying a fuck ton of times, which is sad. That really is depressing if you think about it. The poor kids. Like they never knew that they were constantly dying, and then they're slowly becoming adults now, and it's just kind of like that is a depressing realization. Could you imagine the realization?
Highlander.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if anyone comes up for the copyright for Venture Bros, the perfect meme would be Brock Sampson. Go ahead, take it from me.
That is a really good series, but it's super depressing. That Scooby-Doo episode is so fucked up. I fucking love it, but it's so fucked up. That is like one of the most you know, I like Mike Tyson Mysteries. That's actually the only reason I had Netflix for a couple of months. I was just like watching Mike Tyson Mysteries. That show is so fucked up, and it's Norm Macdonald and Mike Tyson, man. That was really good. Norm Macdonald was one of the writers, so you knew you were getting that extra gnome semen, so it was extra spicy.
Bro, what was that from? The Chaotic Good Barbarian.
Yeah. You know it's extra nice, dude.
Good.
Okay, the reason I make that joke with Norm Macdonald, there's a comedy where Norm Macdonald's in jail, and he's like, you know, he goes on about a certain bad, naughty thing that happens in jail, which I can't really say online because we'll get in so much trouble. But that scene where he talks about that, it is one of the most it is awful on every level, but it is the most funniest fucking scene Like, I was laughing hysterical. Like, it makes you feel like a piece of shit for laughing at it. But it is one of the most. He just goes off, man. I can't believe you guys did this and blah blah blah. I mean, I didn't think what happened to criminals these days. And I'm like, oh my god, and I'm laughing and laughing. It's just the way Norm would not talk. Another good example is like when he talked about his dog, naming his dog a certain thing, and people were getting upset about that. He's an awesome thing, man. He is. Norm was a fucking treasure, man. Canadian treasure. So yeah, but anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, because Norm Macdonald worked on that Mystery Machines. So yeah, back to Venture Bros. Well, yeah, Venture Bros was one of those shows that it was so interesting. You know, there was that weird 2000 where we just got these amazing hit after hit after hit that was so fucked up but so good. There was Venture Bros, there was Metalopolis.
Oh, yeah, Metalopolis.
Yeah. You had Avatar: The Last Airbender, which was shockingly good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was quite
respect to the lessons of Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, which apparently Mako had a huge hand in it. And
the vibes. Wait, that's the wrong song. Sorry.
Yeah, I like Uncle Iroh, and I did. Mako was an interesting actor as a whole. If you know his career, he is very, very interesting. If you know who he actually was. Can I be honest? I have a theory about Avatar. Now, hear me out. After Mako died, I think he had a heavy hand in Avatar in a way that a lot of people don't get. Because after he died, once we got Korra, Avatar just took such a downward spiral. Like Korra was, I don't even know what the fuck to think about that. Even that gay ending was retarded. Like I hated that.
They wanted to make a teen drama, but they ended up destroying the universe.
It did, yeah. And now the new one.
Oh, and don't get me started on Korra and her relationship. She a hoe. She a hoe.
Oh,
a hussy.
Oh, hussy. Yep, hussy. Damn straight. But no, I'm shocked by that because, like, to me, I'm like, so my theory is the only thing that changed is Mako wasn't a part of the franchise. So my going theory is now, fucking, take it where you want to take it. My going theory is that actually Mako might have had a bigger hand in the Avatar franchise than we knew. That's my going theory now. That is actually my theory, that he actually functionally was talking to, this would work better if you did this, or he had a bigger hand than what we think. That's my going theory now. Because that makes more sense than like the shit we got. I also know another writer, because there was another writer that was involved in the series that kind of dipped out after the first one. And now we have a new Avatar series, and I don't know how to feel about this one. It's coming out soon. We're going to watch it. We have to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't think Bob wants to watch it. Ours, fuck it. You want to be a part of this channel, you got to watch that for us. You're taking one for the team, Aru. Sorry.
Or to watch Korra.
No, you don't want. No. You gotta watch the new one. You gotta watch the new crappy Avatar that's coming out. I don't care. We're giving that to you. I don't want to do it. Bob doesn't want to do it, so you got to do it.
You got to give him the short stick.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to suffer, and it's not going to be me.
Our glorious leader, Orc Chief, sending the rabble to do his dirty work.
Dude. Okay. The British had it. Look, all I'm doing, and I'm just doing what the classic British did. Hey, there's a lot. There seems to be a lot of Germans on that right up where that gun turret is. Do you know how many? No. Do you know how many? No. Do you know how many? No. How are we going to find out? Let's send a bunch of Canadians up there.
You know, that is one thing I've looked into, was not necessarily the Canadian force, but why Germany had a hard time fighting the Americans. Because they know that the British are by the book, and their fighting style is by the book. America, we're like fucking hyper-aggressiveness.
Yeah. And then you had fucking
because
Canada.
what was like most of the writings about is like, okay, you come under fire, you retreat to a better position and then fire again. What does America do? We return fire and run towards it.
What does Canada do? What does Canada do? We drop a grenade in your.
We throw explosive bean cans.
Yeah.
Want some food?
Yeah. Then we drop, or we crucify your men on fucking barn doors.
Yeah, that too. No nail gun included.
Man, we no, you don't like that's the thing about Canadians. We have lost so much of our teeth, man. I blame a lot of it to certain things.
You went from teeth to teeth.
Yeah, I know, and it pisses me off. Like I don't like seeing. Oh,
I'd be pissed in your plight as well.
Yeah.
It's like you hear about the greater glories of your past, and then you look around you. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Point of order. You know what happened? We allow shit like that. That's what happened. We allow point of order.
And your yearly ritual of converting all your negative energies into the geese.
Yeah.
Sending them as an invasion force to the U.S.
Yeah. That shit pisses me off. Again, I'm old school, so I don't like any of this shit personally. I'm an old man. I don't care. I look at what you're doing. You're fucking stupid. and discussion.
Oh, speaking of the Goose Invasion Force, because it's summer, aren't they going to be going back north?
Yeah, Sue.
Yeah, then you got to do the ritual again during the summer to convert all your negative chi into the geese.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the shit that the people like. I really do. It really kind of ticks me off when I see some of the bullshit that people do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do another bird call here. Fast travel!
I'm trying to think of another group of people who really threw down.
Oh, the British were feared at one time. Normandy was quite terrifying. Fucking
Nazis.
Look at how fucking fucked up Germany's become at this point. Like, Jesus fuck. This was one time a country that was feared by everyone. Like, everyone had a puss fucking down their fucking bottle. But now,
and then America came in. Now, even back in World War One. What was that famous quote? Retreat. Hell, we just got here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a lot of it. Like, I hate to say it, a lot of it is based off the propaganda that key groups made, but that's just neither here nor there. Right? We can't really say too much either about that. We don't want to get in trouble. But it is purely propaganda. Like
Read history, and you will know what we talk about.
Yeah, it's pure propaganda. That's why I chuckle. I know my game.
Oh, dude, the History Channel. It was all about how German armor was superior. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No, oh yeah. Then you had that shit. That's the problem. Then there was this overcorrection and like to show like the superiority outside. That wasn't this or this or this. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, there really wasn't. Like, again, you don't hear about a Canada doing the shit that Canada did.
The closest thing that is talked about when it comes to relating to Canada, even in video games, is the Grizzly, which was our lend-lease to you guys for the Sherman platform.
Yeah, like the Devil's Brigade and all the stuff that Canada did. There's very, very little information on a lot of stuff that Canada actually was doing. And like I said, for the longest time, we hear Americans say, "Oh, Canada doesn't do anything to protect its borders." I'm like, fuck you. Here we are. Here we are in Mexico.
Oh, dude, I was getting bitter with the fact that I wasn't getting any action. Meanwhile, you're telling me stories about how you guys are actually putting in an effort.
Yeah, here we are dealing with cartels in Mexico. Oh, we don't protect our borders. Yeah, go fuck yourself, America.
I was mad I didn't go anywhere. Fuck! Because I get a phone call from my buddy who's like, "Hey, I just got back from an underway. Yeah, we sunk like 5,000 pounds of coke." And I'm like, "Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh, yeah.
Why am I here?"
I got guys fucking sailing around the Antarctic, fucking following Chinese ships because they're like illegally traveling through areas. And it's like, oh yeah, we don't do anything to defend her. No, I will admit, Canada has underfunded its fucking military in the last 20 years. I don't deny that shit. But like, we still do.
It's a quarter of the pay, but twice the work.
It is. Like,
that has my respect. Quarter pay, twice the work.
Yeah, it is bullshit. Like literally, we should be doubling or tripling our military, especially in our borders, because our borders are not protected like they should be. But we are doing it. And again, and then like one of the things that we should have been like, and then America we'd complain, "Hey America, look after this because we don't have the ships for it." Oh well, that's okay. And it's like then we're getting secondhand weapons from fucking other like the United States, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we once had an active military. We wouldn't have Chinese fucking super fisher ships traveling through our borderlands, man. Back in the day, that was something you just never saw.
Oh yeah. What was it?
And it
I'd also argue the reason I never really saw action was also, who was calling the shots at the time. Not saying anything more than that.
Yeah, but here's what irks me about all that. I've talked to people about that. I said, it makes me angry because here you got a bunch of okay, I've actually maxed out.
You got guys like me who wanted to do something, see something. We busted our ass for it.
Yeah, and got nothing.
And you have us sitting here in the fucking kennel. Meanwhile, you got the Canadians being like the dogs of war out there. I'm like, fuck. Let me go at it.
War. That's the funny thing. I wouldn't even consider us.
Like I said, that wasn't literal. It was a metaphor.
I know.
And you guys are actually going at it. Something.
Yeah, we're actually doing stuff, and then you got Trump. Oh, they don't do anything. It's like, excuse me. I don't quite see people that are doing stuff. It's just unfortunately we don't have the numbers like we should. Like there should be a large number of contingency, and we just don't. And it's really insulting because there's this attitude that's just kind of traveled through our military. It also doesn't help that that Canadians military had a fuck ton of scandals in the last couple of years. And boy, howdy, have those scandals been rough. Like they have. I mean, we have had some major scandals. And then like I said, the pussify of certain stuff that was happening in Canada, it's just.
Oh, Chief.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one, all right? There's a reason that we're trying to recoup our losses for the lack of recruitment, all right?
Yeah.
Start saying certain things and start supporting X, Y, and Z. Not everybody's going to want to join.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not even the X, Y, and Z stuff in Canada. It's just like I said, there's some serious issues. And I know guys.
Well, I'm also speaking from the American behalf because the whole point of the military is like your brothers and sisters in arms. Doesn't matter where you came from. Doesn't matter what you did in your past life. You're here to work.
Yeah. Yeah, but up here in Canada, it's become fucking. Oh, it's just.
Because the military is supposed to be apolitical. You don't choose a side. You work for whoever's at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we really need to. We really need a lot of work up here in Canada when it comes to our military. But like we were like yeah, this just bugs me because like I said, there's a lot we have to do and we're just not doing it. And so I agree with Trump there, but I don't agree with the other stuff. Like Trump can screw himself when it comes to that. No, Canada was actively doing stuff. We just weren't doing. It's like.
You also weren't vocal about it, and sometimes that's what's needed. Well,
I look at it like this. I also look at it like this. Okay. Our politicians need another raise. Who are we gonna
Why?
No, let me finish. Who are we gonna take that money from? Well, we don't really need a military. The Americans are doing the job.
You don't need to protect yourself. This is why.
Go
ahead.
Now you know why in the back of my brains. Oh, they're gonna get another raise. Congratulations! Our country's in a bad situation. People are starving in the street. You have a drug epidemic that hasn't been seen in our country since the fucking 60s. You have a homeless situation. You have rent at the highest it's ever fucking been in over like a large amount of money. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, you're getting a 2.4 raise. Okay, fuck you.
And Chief, to go further on that point,
my bad.
You guys helping yourselves, it also what's the word? It stops America from being the #1 poster boy that everyone likes to point the fingers at. It's like, we don't want to be the world police. We want our allies to be able to defend themselves. And now, after all this time, apparently everybody's starting to build up their militaries, or at least so they say.
Yeah.
If everybody else starts helping themselves, then we stop being the guard dogs. And you don't gotta point your fingers at us anymore, but
No, but that
requires work. And everybody loves to complain when you don't have work.
Yeah, but that's what drives me nuts from a Canadian perspective. I do not, and I will repeat, do not like that this bullshit does what it does. I am not a fan of what's going on in Canada at all. Yeah. And I've said that time and time.
And the point I'm making, Chief, is by you guys helping yourselves, you're also helping us.
No, I'm not looking at it from the military's perspective. I'm looking at it from the simple fact that they think they deserve a raise.
If only I made that kind of money, fuck.
Yeah, they get $1 million retirement package. They get $1 million pension.
There shouldn't even be a retirement package for politicians, man. I'll be real.
I agree, 100%.
It's like, you work for your shit, all right? I'm tired of this nepotism.
Yeah, they get $1 million retirement package. They get all these benefits, all these perks, $300 haircuts. It gets absurd. It gets absolutely absurd if you do the research on what's going on in the politics.
It's not just that.
Yeah.
It's not just them. Military also has something they got to do where they have to spend X amount of money or else they lose money. So we're forced to overextend our spending. It's a system that's already in play, and it's a fucking mess. It's like we spend almost $1 million on fucking pens. Bic pens.
I know. It's absurd, right? It's absolutely absurd. And we've been arguing, we could argue about this till we're blue in the face, but I think we've both said what we had to say on the matter. I think we'll drop. We don't want to.
As much as I want to keep going, I know we're eventually going to lose steam, so yeah.
Yeah, no, this isn't a politics channel. I'm pissed and he's pissed about that in general. I really don't like that we get that crap.
Oh yeah, mine's less about politics, mine's more of the military aspect.
Well, mine's in general the bullshit of the waste of spending. Again, I'm fucking old.
Hell, that isn't even, as much as the modern world wants to say it is, that it's not even political. That's just economic. But everything has to be that, It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Okay, so back to the Venture Bros, because Aris is also falling asleep because we're talking about this shit.
Is he falling asleep? Aris, wake up! Wake up,
Aris! Stop sleeping!
Ring, ring! Ring, ring! Wake up!
Yeah. So, okay, Venture Bros was also very interesting. What was another series I remember seeing a lot of that a lot of people were talking, they actually...
Jail.
No, what was the TV? I'm trying to remember a TV show here. I'm trying to think here. My brain's
farting. Super Jail was a TV show.
Oh, I never saw it.
Oh, you never saw it? Okay, that was another thing that was on Adult Swim.
Yeah. There was Assy McGee.
Violent as fuck. Oh, yeah, Assy McGee.
Yeah. And then you had the shocking show Primal that came out of nowhere. That was
Phantom? Or...
No.
What was it?
Primal was the show where the main character was a caveman. And he rode it like a T-Rex in a post-apocalyptic world.
I mean, hell, wasn't that one also? It kind of had the same animation style as Samurai Jack, but not quite. It was just with the character proportions.
It was more thick lines. It was like kind of doing that old comic book style of art.
Yeah. I've seen some bits of that where, he meets among these guys that look like Celts. They got the blue paint and the red hair, and they offer food and water to him.
Yep. Yeah. It is a weird franchise as a whole. I really did. I like it, and it was actually kind of fun. Samurai Jack was another Adult Swim shocker, especially the second season was Jesus fuck was the second season dark.
Yeah. Well, Samurai Jack.
Where he almost commits seppuku in that episode. It's like, whoa, holy shit.
I'm trying to think, what was that one show where it wasn't drawn together, but it was another show where people kind of had somewhat different animation styles. They have that guy with the black mask who's sitting at a newsstand.
Is it Amazing World of Gumball?
No. This was an Adult Swim show, and it was kind of random and all over the place. But sometimes you'll see him in memes, and people use them in edits. It's the guy in the black mask he's dressed like a superhero, but he's sitting behind like a news desk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know there was. I remember Harvey.
Say again?
What?
Blue Falcon that appeared in Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Yes, Harvey Birdman.
So that's a man's kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Harvey Birdman.
Yeah, Eliminator. Sorry.
You almost sounded like Nico there. I'm sorry, I thought we had my other bushwhacker here.
Power of my X-ray. As soon as it charges out, just give it a second. It's powering on.
That was actually an interesting one. I did like Harvey Birdman. That was interesting because of the whole idea of like they really did turn a lot of the stuff on its head, which made it very fascinating.
There's also that claymation one on Adult Swim. It was about a black family, and I think the father was like the maintenance man. He was like a janitor.
PJs,
yeah.
Yeah, that was the PJs. That was the project ones, and that one was created by Eddie Murphy, if I remember correctly. It was about his dad. Because his dad used to run something in the projects. He used to run a house in the projects.
Okay. This one's a little all over the place, and I think it's something that the studio does, Adventure Time. Because they also have another one that is made by the same studio called Infinity Train. And the lore in both those shows are just absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah. Fiona and Cake is the last bit of that franchise that they've done now, and it's kind of interesting, that one.
Yep. But Infinity Train was one of their new projects about this ginger girl, I think, that goes on this infinite train through realities.
Oh, yeah. That was actually based off History of the Galactic Railroad, I believe is the name of the anime.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a dark one.
The studio that does Adventure Time, they always have the happy stuff, and then it just gets really dark.
Yeah.
Like, the whole plot with the Lich was really dark, and also that voice actor. Fantastic choice. Oh, sorry, voice crack. But that voice actor, I forget the guy's name.
That was War's terrible guy. That's who that was.
Are you sure? I thought it was one of the guys on The Walking Dead.
Nope, that is War. War, War never changes, that guy. That was him.
Okay. Yeah, well, granted, voice actors can change up their voice a little bit, but you are strong, child, but I am beyond strength. Yeah, the voice actor for the Lich.
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, dude, I Adventure Time would get really dark at times. I respect them for it, but damn.
Was Billy the Lich just like that baby at one point? I wonder.
Oh, the giant baby eventually became. He was supposed to be a vessel for the Lich. That's what the Lich did. Was he wanted to have that kid, that baby man thing, to be his vessel, but he eventually was like, I'm gonna possess Billy the hero. And then he waited. He waited like, I don't know how long in Prismo's reality, just for the right time to not only destroy Prismo, which would put him in the intergalactic prison, but the whole point of him doing that was so he could take all the souls in the intergalactic prison, and then from there, go beyond. And I was like, dude, this guy's ridiculous. And it's like, that is evil.
It took him a long time to do shit. Okay, yeah, it took him a long time to. Like, he was planning ahead for that one. Oh, well, I got a fairy.
And then they have the prequel episodes, like the origin of the Ice King.
Yeah. Well, that's where the whole silliness of the Fiona Cake thing was, that you end up finding out about Fiona and Cake through that shit. And then that becomes...
Oh, the part that made my brain fuzzy was when they did the different universes of Finn. And Fiona and Cake kind of come from that, but still, I was like, that gave me a headache.
Well, originally Fiona and Cake come from a novel that the snow guy makes, and then it became a reality.
Oh yeah, he made a fan fiction that became a reality.
Yeah. Which they're not fans of, apparently. They're not too happy about that one.
Understandably so. I'd be a bit pissed. I mean, hell, there was that plot with in Amazing World of Gumball.
The one have gender swaps. The Ice King is still like one of the bad guys there. It was not winning. Or should I say villain?
Well, he was never really a villain, that was the thing. He was fucked in the head. The poor guy...
He was that Saturday morning cartoon villain, if you want to stack him as a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of the time, he would do things that were somewhat extreme, but most of it was... I don't want to say innocent, it was just like... He'd never go all in the same way that the Lich would go all in.
Yeah.
Like, hell, he didn't even understand what the hell a hitman was. He just wanted to hire a thug to beat up Finn and Jake, but didn't realize he sent an assassin after him.
Yeah. And then he tried to stop the assassin. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The later episodes, that shit gets dark. Holy fuck. When you find out, because in the end, he does finally, the Lich actually does ask the ultimate evil why he was brought on the earth and stuff. And there's an interesting situation.
Moglob or whatever, the entity of chaos and destruction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Turns out chaos just doesn't really have any real plan. It's chaos.
It's chaos. It's on the tin. It's written right there.
Yeah. So if you serve chaos, you are just serving the ends of the ends of the ends. There really is no value in it.
There is no means.
And in the end, his destruction is one of the most wild deaths in the series, personally.
Yeah. But what I was saying earlier when I was trying to relate to Amazing World of Gumball and how Fiona and Cake didn't like the fan fiction, there's one episode where the ice cream chick, who's like a Fujoshi, got her hands on, not quite the Death Note, but it's like whatever fan fiction she would write became a reality in that episode.
Yeah.
So she even made like a wedding for a gender swap gumball in Darwin, and they're like, "What is that? What is that?"
Yeah, they weren't happy about that one either. Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Like that. Yeah, that is the definition of a Fujoshi right there. That ice cream girl.
Yeah, there's some fun moments in that series. It's actually a really good series. Oh, excuse me. But no, I'm not a big fan of Fiona Cake. A lot of people really like that series. I'm like kind of surprised.
Even if the story makes no sense, there's always eye candy.
It's still really good. Like, well, I'm interested to see with the whole Avatar thing. Like that already I've heard people talking about that one.
Oh, the new Avatar series after Legend of Korra and the universe is destroyed.
Yeah, well, not the universe, but yeah, you're close.
But yeah, everything's in chaos, and now this new Avatar has to honestly journey on their own, because in Korra they got rid of all the ancient spirits of the Avatar, so she has to learn everything anew without any guidance, and it's like, that is rough.
No, you want to know what? We know what's even worse. There is because technically, it's in theory the cycles exist, but it doesn't exist like it did. So there's only one thing truthful about it. Her only disciple, her only master is going to be the spirit of Korra.
Oh no.
Oh, I know, right? Condolences.
I will do whatever I need to. I will do any ritual to bring back the spirit of Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, poor.
All right. This girl's gonna need some lessons and actual guidance, not whatever that hussy has to say.
Yeah. When you sleep with your boyfriend, when you make moves on someone you have a hots for, and sleep with his girlfriend after, I'm like, fucking what? Not a fan of that character.
Disgusting.
I'm not. I hate Korra. Like, I really do. Like, there is no words to say how, like, that chick is a husk.
Chaos given form. There is no means or reason. They do it because I guess the pleasure of the moment. They felt like it.
Yeah. And apparently this is going to be the youngest Avatar, too. She's going to be, like, really young. So, I'm not a fan of this series already. Me not going to like this one. Okay, well, that's the sucky thing about Korra. Like, Korra just, oh man, when you know what's coming down the pipeline, you're just like, fuck.
Stinky.
It is stinky. We'll see. We might get lucky. There might actually be, like, we could be really blowing shit up our ass right now and not realize that this isn't as bad as we thought it'd be. Maybe. Like, for all we know, this could be really good. Man can dream. But probably not. I wonder how many people are going to like this Avatar franchise. Like, they're even talking about that this series is going to be number 3 or 4 on the thing. Are we having this fun again? Damn it, YouTube. You doing this to me again? Hold on, boys. 1 second. Am I not seeing? Okay, yeah, we got... Yeah, I'm wondering all of a sudden we have, like, 0 people watching. I'm like, ah!
The numbers are never accurate, trust me. Sometimes I got 10 viewers and it says just 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen myself. It's annoying. got it. La 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 la. I got this. Now I can keep going in the game. Ha ha ha. So, other than that, we've talked about Venture Time. We talked about Metalopolis. Oh, another movie apparently. They are planning on doing another movie. Metalopolis is not done yet, boys. We're getting something else apparently.
Oh, really?
Apparently, we'll see. I've been hearing about that for a while now. Mind you, I've been hearing about this new Avatar series for fucking ever. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna use the washroom, boys. BRB. I'm gonna use the washroom and grab some more coffee and put the soda away. I got some cold brew coffee sitting in the fridge. Be right back, boys. So we might be doing a Good Friday video. We'll see how that goes. On the most holiest day, I'm going to. I was debating. We'll see how much cash I have left. But on the most holiest day, I'm going to play the Jesus Christ Simulator.
Is this along the same lines as like Sex with Hitler, where it's just a meme?
I have no idea. I've never played it, but I know
okay.
I've been wanting to do a video of this. I might. I just don't have the cash right now. I'll see what happens. Like the simple fact is, I was hoping that I got a bunch of stuff coming in right now, so I got clothes and oh god, I got so much stuff I gotta do. And when we're done here, I got a computer to work on. Well, I might have a computer to work on. For all I know, that guy decided to oh, can you help me fix the computer, and went to someone else in the building, which I'm fine with. It happens. It happens. I'm not too upset. Oh no, it's the bad guy. So let's ice rod this bastard. Oh, does Ice Rod not work against him? Wait, is it this one that works against him? I think it is. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, it is. Okay, we were right. Let's take this guy to Tool. There we go. We won another maiden! Yay! So what Zelda game should we play next, boys? I'm thinking of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening and following the franchise, which means that I'm going to go to Ocarina of Time afterwards. After that.
The Oracle series or before Link's Awakening, from what I hear.
Yeah, I usually don't count the Oracle series because for some reason every game it looks like every ROM version of that game is it has a weird like glitching that can happen. So I just stopped playing. I haven't bothered beating them.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm going with the stuff like that is. I'm thinking that, and then from Oracle, from that, I'm gonna do Majora's Mask, and then from there, I was thinking of doing Wind Waker. Do 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 do. Get that frog going there, boys. All right, so now we got the frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Help me, I'm a frog. Help me, please. Okay. All right, let's take him to his dwarfin buddy. Okay, overall, like I said, it all depends. Also, I was thinking about doing that. We'll see how I feel on Friday. If it feels right, I may do a I may decide to do that. So let's temper this sword, boys. Oh, I gotta come in and out. We'll see. I got a couple ideas of what I'm gonna do. I just want to make sure everything's paid off first before I make a decision on buying another purchase. But yes, that was an idea I was thinking. Because, I mean, that is such a weird... Like, the fact that that exists makes me wonder. There's also... I could also pick up Vivisector was another one I was thinking about picking up eventually. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I think that sword's done now, if I remember correctly. It doesn't take long for the sword to get done. I want my sword back. It doesn't. It's not like you can go too far without that sword. There we go. We got the red sword, boys. We're doing more damage now. And bam. There we go. I don't know. That's the idea right now. I'm not a fan of Majora's Mask, so I'm kind of like, eh. See, my problem with Majora's Mask is the problem a lot of people have with that game. It's one of those games where you really gotta, like, sit there and do a lot of shit that I really don't like doing in a game. Like, I have no patience for the time-stopping crap. There's some awesome things in the game, but that time-stopping shit drives me nuts as a person. That's up there with my annoyances. I was also thinking of doing a playthrough of Mega Man 11 because Mega Man 11 was on sale too. That's the other thing that's on my mind. I also heard Star Force is also on sale, so there's a couple. There's quite a few games out there that just seem to have a huge list lately that I could really have a look at that are super cheap. So it's up to people. So, a buddy of mine just saw the Mario thing. He said it wasn't bad. But it looks like they're making a Smash Bros. The next game might be Super Mario Smash, from what he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he thinks. It's going to be Super Mario Smash. And I'm like, eh... I would rather see a Donkey Kong game, to be honest. That's kind of my feeling towards it. Like, I'd love to see a Donkey Kong movie. That could be pretty good, as long as it's not based off the classic cartoon. Hey yo, here we go, let's go, here we go, Bananarama. You know, Donkey Kong's our hero. Holy fuck, I could actually The fact that I can actually sing that song in its near entirety is both equally terrifying to me and funny. Oh my lord, that scares me a little bit. The things you remember in old age. I Banana Slam a song. God damn it! No. The things that live
a banana now or a banana split.
Yeah. You know, we gotta make Bob watch. Bob, you're watching the Dark Donkey Kong TV show. 'Cause you're not paying attention to the video.
What?
You're watching the Donkey Kong TV show now. You weren't paying attention.
Nah.
It's either that or No More Outlaw Star.
Stop that. I already done your deal once. Don't do it again. I'll take you back, please.
Oh Lord.
Dare threaten the sacred name of Outlaw Star. I'm only 2 episodes in and I'm a goddamn fanatic.
Good show. It's not on.
It's so good that it's nowhere.
I know.
And that's normally that would be an insult, but when it comes to anime fans, the more underground it is, oftentimes the better it is.
Yeah, it really is. Well, like it's the same thing with what's been going on now with Vampire Hunter D. I don't know that many people that know of Vampire Hunter D anymore, and it's become this like hidden gem.
Or what is it? Something Tank Hunter Mellow Link.
Yep. A lot of people. I know there's a lot of classic anime guys who like those who went to Elves.
You know, the weird thing is, the only thing that I believe a normie or gun nut would learn about old anime is this one channel that does YouTube shorts talking about different firearms in different animes. Like, they talked about the Tank Buster pistol that was used in... I can't remember the name of the anime. They talked about that really... Say again?
Pumpkin Scissors. It's actually one of the animes I was suggesting to you to watch for next week.
Okay, yeah. It was Pumpkin Scissors. They talked about stuff from Trigun. They even mentioned what's his name, rifle from Armor Hunter Mellow Link.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Armor Hunter Metal Link. Okay, that most people don't even know that exists. Like you got like that is some serious forbidden lore.
Yeah. I've seen some stupid weapons on that list, though. Yeah. Kind of funny that some of them actually are from Trigun, of all things. Like, okay, the two that I was like, okay, this weapon is superfluous, like an absolutely superfluous platform. The one guy with the lever action, rotating, side-loading gun in Trigun.
Yeah.
As that system is completely superfluous.
Yep.
Either have a mag-fed lever action if you want the capacity, or have a side-loading submachine gun. You don't even need the barrels to rotate. There is no purpose for those barrels to rotate.
Yep. Exactly.
And also the other one was the long shot in Trigun. The guy who has a fucking oil pipeline for a rifle. And I think the part that makes me laugh about the damn weapon platform isn't just because the barrel's bending and all the bipods. It's the fact that the man has active camouflage. It's like, ah, yes, they won't see you, but they're going to see that oil pipeline of a gun barrel you have. It's like, bro, what's the point of active camouflage at that point?
Yeah.
Your gun is the length of a goddamn telephone pole.
Yeah. Oh, that's because he's firing it from a super long range. I'm not a big fan. Okay, there's a love-hate relationship with Trigun with me. I love it and I hate it. I both equally have like this weird attitude towards both that series.
I do have moments. There are some things that are cool in certain animes. There are some things that I'm like, why? Why
Yeah.
is that a thing?
Yeah.
I understand there's a bit of fantasy, but don't come at a gun nut saying like the lever action rotating barrel side loaded abomination is a cool weapon. No, it's not. That is dumb.
Yeah, there's some stupid guns.
The other weapon that I remember was in Lupin. That one guy who predicted his shots.
Yeah.
That weapon that he has, like, I understand it's probably designed to be broken down and transported, but there's a better system than a copper pipe and a random tree branch.
There is some weird ones. I remember there's a guy with the camera lens in his eye. That's the other one that's kind of interesting, where he's got like, there's that one. There's some weird ones.
I think that's the guy that predicts his shots.
Mm.
Like he sets up people.
Does he use the screw bullets?
Yes. Yeah, what he does is he'll find a way to set up a target to go to a certain area. Like one time, he knew Lupin and his buddy were going to be in this street, so he took his shot at the last moment.
Mm.
And the next scene is he's going to take out Lupin at the tea shop, or like this little coffee joint, while he's sitting for tea. But Lupin and his buddy figured it out because his buddy survived the shot, and the guy was counter-sniped by his friend before Lupin could be shot at.
Yeah. Well, what it was is what he realized is what Lupin figured out the guy was using a camera to do his shots. So he actually wasn't.
He also tapped into like the city cameras as well. Yeah.
Yeah. He figured it out. Lupin is one of the most fun, broken characters in anime for a lot of reasons.
He's just gonna thief Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman with extra steps. There actually was, I remember hearing...
Like, this isn't to disparage Lupin at all. It's just the Hitman's gun was stupid.
Yeah. And there's the one guy where he fought, his buddy fought the sword guy. That's the one where they have the really... That's where all the characters get kind of fucked over in the franchise. I remember that.
Agamemnon has a birthday today as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing that there's going to be a comic where Lupin fights Batman, and I'm like, well, that's not going to go well.
Is this going to be like what's his name in The Punisher?
Yeah.
What was that other comic? Where it's the happy-go-lucky neighborhood. We looked at it, and Frank Castle thought the main guy was this other punk. Archie. Yeah, Archie. Yeah. Is that going to go the same route as Archie versus the Punisher, except it's Lupin versus Batman?
Well, Batman's fought everyone.
He's even fought gods with a fucking batarang.
Batman fought. My favorite thing Batman fought was he fought Deadpool. He's also fought Wolverine because there was a mutant that entered into there, and Wolverine went after him. There's quite a few little side shit with with that character. He's kind of notorious for the silliness that he is.
Plot armor. Nope. It's not plot armor. It's peak human condition. Peak human condition. Yep. Peak human condition.
Yeah. Then there's Batman. Batman has hung out with Scooby-Doo, for fuck's sakes, okay? They've crossed him over with everybody. They crossed him over with the Ninja Turtles of all things.
That is one of the interesting things about Batman with Scooby-Doo, is Velma's in his info network because he realized Velma's really good at gathering info.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny in some ways that Batman actually has him. That Batman has a lot of the kids are on his like spectrum thing. Okay, I can't go that way. He's had who's the one? It's funny some of the people he's actually put that Batman has on his list though. He has a big, relatively big list too. I think it's this one. Yeah, it was that one. Okay, did good. Bam. Nope. Batman's also the Ninja Turtle one was actually kind of an interesting comic. Because there was a Ninja Turtle one that was actually really interesting, actually, on that one. It's Batman fighting Shredder.
It's gonna be a joke now.
Oh yeah, Batman fights Shredder.
Yeah. What was that?
Can't believe Shredder's gonna return as a Joker now.
Who's gonna return as a Joker?
Shredder. He fell into the Joker serum. So now he's a
Oh,
Joker.
yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah. All right. I know what it's like. Everybody like, what? Oh yeah. Yeah. He fell into the Joker serum, but they never did anything with the series after a point. It pretty much stops because like that's how most of these crossovers do. Like they will show up for like that one little thing, and then it's like, okay, guys, you got your fill, haha, okay, done, and then it's never discussed again. Which kind of depresses me because I'm like, well, that's not really that's kind of lame if you think about it, you know, because it's like this is a huge thing that happens. Like they even indicate that the
He was gonna return as a Joker.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, but it's like they even indicate that they're like there's a lot of stuff that kind of falls into stuff that's just kind of gone now because of that franchise. The franchise shifted. That's why I'm not a big fan of these constant series crossovers and shit, because if it's not really going to do anything. My favorite fun crossover that's absolute bullshit is they do a Transformers meet Ghostbusters.
What? Seriously?
That's real. That is actually real.
Is it because of Starscream? Because in the comics he is a ghost.
Well, yeah, it's not because of Starscream, but no, that is a real thing, that they actually did that.
What, does that mean the Ghostbuster mobile is going to be a Transformer now?
The Ghostbuster mobile was a Transformer, yes.
So does that mean that they're fighting a giant ghost for the Transformers to fight? Like, I don't know, ghosts of other Transformers?
I never read it. Like, there was a level of stupidity where a crossover is so dumb, even I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll hit that point even with me where I'm like, really don't give a shit. Like, you hit that point with me where I don't give a shit, then you're like you're out of the loop type of thing, you know. Like, I'm not a complete prick when it comes to most things, and I do find son of a bitch. God damn fucking. I knew it was coming too. Yeah, I kind of have those moments where I'm like, okay, come on, drop you. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop. Thank you. All right, let's hit off a bomb. Area nuke. Hee. You know, I'm getting annoyed with the area if I start using a lot of area nukes. You start just seeing me just spam the nuke button. I'm like, yep. I both equally hate and love this dungeon. This is one of those really fun dungeons, but it's like it's such a interesting idea, but it's also like, fuck, is this annoying?
It's like, what is it, in Mario, the POW button?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll hit that area nuke a couple times. This area especially, because this area has a lot of moments where you're like, really? Fucking really? Because this one I'm going to be running like it's an interesting idea because it's you're actually travel through the dead desert or the dead forest, and your goal is to travel through the dead forest, hit key areas in the dead forest, and hope that you can bow out the area real quick and kill the monsters real fast. It's like one of those situations where you're trying to do that. Meanwhile, there's always a master hand trying to get get his hands on you. There's like a just non-stop and continual attack.
The hand is and you gotta move out of the way.
Yeah, and he's constantly on your ass in this one, which is annoying because he is actually a pain in the ass, especially in this stage. He's not so bad in others, but in this stage, he's a fucking pain in the butt. But I'm almost done this dungeon right now. I've just pretty much topped off about 60% of it now. It's just a matter of getting to the main areas I need to get to. And I like the Giger look of this place, where it's all just like this graveyard of like where all the all these old monsters from the Light Realm and the Gold Realm. Like Legend of Zelda has a really dark storyline that a lot of people don't know about because they just it's just a kid's game. It's like, no, this series is dark. It's always kind of been dark too. That's why I have a love for the franchise. It's one of those like series where I'm like, yeah, I really do like this. But this is an interesting dungeon because you have to come at it from multiple different angles, and it has different shifts and stuff. So yeah, it's actually quite fun. And when I get the when this dungeon's done, I got another dungeon. I got the ice dungeon that's coming up next, and then I believe I can start getting the master gear. But yeah, I'm just trying to remember where each zone is and how to get to it. It's like but this is a rough dungeon. Yeah, Zelda's a good game. Overall, like, I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised you never got into it, Bob. But I think that was like you were talking about this. This is way before your time.
That it was. It was before my time.
Yeah, but I think it's something you should definitely have a look at in here once you get a chance.
Nowadays, like, was the new Legend of Zelda, they have the crafting one, and I guess there was, what kind of game is Dynasty Warriors? What is that type of game defined as?
Beat 'em up, where you can beat multiple enemies with a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what was it, the one Legend of Zelda that we looked at, we were reviewing trailers, looked like one of those games.
Mm-hmm. Hyrule Warriors. My feeling towards the Zelda series is the old school stuff is probably the best if you want a good adventure series. Like if you're coming at this with like that mentality, it's worth a playthrough. But like some of it gets really good. Like there's a sailing one. There's a Legend of Zelda that's a sailing game. You actually sail a ship and stuff, and you travel to different locations on maps. You got to do all this location stuff. That's why I'm shocked you've never had a look at that. Because that was around your time too, so I'm just trying to find the.
You talking about Wind Waker?
Yeah, Wind Waker. Or was it too cartoony for you? Is that why you're kind of like, eh?
I also never owned a Nintendo.
Well, when you get yourself a computer, Bob, we'll set you up with a dolphin.
A dolphin?
Yeah. It's the emulator for Nintendo games.
Okay. Good. I have bad memories with dolphins.
I can't
never
kill
get
it.
rid of them. No, he's like, you can never get rid of the fuckers. And whenever
That's
you're out
not-
at open sea, you're supposed to keep a log of sea life that is around your vessel, because I guess OSHA or the fuck, OSHA, PETA, whatever the fuck, they want to know. So it's like the first time you see the pot of dolphins, it's like, oh cool, a pot of dolphins, let me write that down. Oh, that's neat. But after like the 7th time, because they've been following your ship for about a week now, it's like, okay, can you guys go away, please? Same thing with whales, seals. I'm just thankful we did not have to write down in that book seagulls. That is the silver lining there, is like you don't have to denote the seagull.
Yep. Well, the only denoting of a seagull I want is on the hood of a car.
You want some Remington flash photography?
Yep. I hate those damn birds so fucking much. Oh, there is no words to describe the level of hate I have for those Hershey shit birds. Like, people whine and complain about geese. I'll take geese over gulls any day of the week. Fucking nuisance animals.
At least the goose is bold enough to try and fight you.
Yeah. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Okay. Gotta waste another potion here. I am not having fun with this zone. There. No, I'm not. I am not a fan of gulls. Gulls can suck it. It's gulls, and it's there's like one other creature. I'm just nope. They can fuck them. Go fuck themselves.
Bed bugs?
No, creature. Didn't say insect.
Oh. Well, that's why the insects do define as creatures.
Not a fan of bears in the area, but that's just me.
I don't think most people are fond of, running along the path of a bear.
That's a big thing on that one. I'm not a big fan of those little bastards, because they have a mean streak a mile wide, and you gotta watch out for them up there.
Oh yeah. And all people who have a head on their shoulders know to fear the moose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've run into them. I got a 10 gun. I got a 10 bullet salute from my friends because I was chased by one years ago. That was fun. I hate those guys. Those guys can fly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure moose are not slow when they want to be.
Yeah, and bobcats are freakishly aggressive out of nowhere. Like, bobcats can just come right out of left field. Like they get
very territorial too, and whatever they consider to be their territory determines whether or not they eat you today.
Yeah, they get really aggressive. They are stupidly aggressive. I've never seen an animal that aggressive. Okay, let's beat this boss. I think this is the way to kill it. Oh, is that not working? Okay, fine. Yeah, this boss. I do not like this boss. I remember this boss. He can suck a fatty. There we go. I'm gonna have to check and see if I got the bombs going too. But no, yeah, I don't like seagulls. Don't like bears. Certain dogs, Chihuahuas those little footballs can go fly a kite as far as I'm concerned. I actually remember I had this Chihuahua just going ballistic at my friend's place, and so I just got mad because it just kept barking at me and attacking my feet. So I got angry, grabbed it, put it in a pillowcase, and just left it on a door. And my friend's like, "Dude, what are you doing? That's my mom's Chihuahua." The fucking thing kept attacking me. I basically just grabbed one of the pillowcases because we were sleeping downstairs that night, so I was sleeping downstairs. I grabbed one of his pillowcases, wrapped up, fucking wrapped that fucking fucker up. Well, just nipping at me, barking at me all night, just staring at me, making all this noise. So I just went, threw it right in the thing, left it right on the door. It's like, fuck off, don't bug me again. That worked really good. It never bothered me again. Kept its distance after that. It's not like it was airtight, but no, enough of that. I'm usually not mean to animals, but those little bastards, no. I am not every Chihuahua I've met has been an aggressive little prick. They just have this attitude where it's like, I'm superior to you. It's like, you are the size of a football, and I will have no problem punting you across the street. That's why I hate those animals. Oof. Bob, you've run into Chihuahuas. You know what they're like, right?
Kick one like a pigskin.
Mm-hmm. Arus must be a Chihuahua lover. He hasn't said anything yet.
Fucking despise those rodents.
Chihuahua already started barking at you for all that, or for just being an orc.
Yep. Well, no. See, Chihuahua. I don't know what it is with those dogs in particular. Do not like me. I have never met a dog. Dude, I've had Rottweilers. Oh, be careful, that Rottweiler doesn't like people. And the fucking Rottie's worried up to me. Hi, you're my new best friend. And it's like, I've never seen my dog do that. Like, I had my friend had a Rottweiler called Old Buck. Well, he's called Buck, but we called him Old Buck because he was like really old. And this dog has never liked anybody. Never liked anybody other than him and his sister. Even his parents were scared of this dog. His parents would come home. His mother would come downstairs and see that dog, and she'd be like, "Nope." And the dog would growl at her. Never hurt her, but would definitely go "Rrr." Every time. This dog hated everybody. It was like one of these like really angry dogs. And I'm thinking, and like my friend's like, "Oh, this dog's I'm coming over for dinner, and we're having pizza, and they got to put Buck in a room." And they forgot that Buck was downstairs. So I go downstairs, and there's Buck looking at me, and I'm looking at Buck. Like, "Oh, hey, dog." And I sit down and do stuff. Dog comes right up to me, sits right next to me, and just sits there and staring. My friend comes down, "Oh my God, he's with Buck? Oh, we better go get," so they run up there to go get Buck, and it's like, he's like, "Your dog's fine. Like, dog's just sitting there, just chillaxing, enjoying my company, and we're just chill." I like this dog, and again, this was a this dog scared. They were afraid of having this dog around children. And because they were afraid the dog would do something to kids, and this dog had no problem with me. Was one of the friendliest dogs, and he was just friendly. He just sat there. I just sat there petting him. He was all spread eagle. I was rubbing his belly, and he's like, "Oh yeah, rub my belly." He's having a good time. Dog was fine. Hated everyone else. Loved me. And I had another one where my friend had a when I was living at this one place, they have a husky, The Husky's skittish around people. Still skittish around me when I run into him. But there's been a few times I was able to, like, not only was I able to get him to, like, stop being, like, so freaked out around me, I got him to legitimately, like, he went in between my legs to be pat. And he just sat there letting him get the pats, the ear scratches. Like, you figure this dog, like, you know, dogs skittish around, especially men, did not like men. Loved me. So it's like, yeah, I have.
Well, like you said, dog doesn't like men.
I think we'll watch 4 episodes of Room Soldier this week, not just 2.
Oh, you say that like that bothers me.
Oh, I know the 2 episodes. If you don't like Louis getting abused, you're not gonna like what the next 2 episodes.
man.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, no, not the new bomb yet. Okay, so
the way Chief gets back at me is like, hey, here's something you like. Now watch it get hurt.
Yes. It's the French way of torture. I wish I was joking when I say that, but if you know anything about the French Revolution, I'm not joking. I wish I was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe you.
Oh, it was brutal. Some of the deaths. There's a famous tale about in the French Revolution. They beheaded this woman was getting a pardon for their husband. So she finally got the pardon. Unfortunately, he had been beheaded the day before. She contested and argued it, so she got beheaded. Like that is the French Revolution in a fucking nutshell. It was a bloodbath from day 1 to day 10, man. It was just one of the most brutal. If you know anything about it, it was brutal. And the funny thing is, you know, like this is what a lot of people don't understand. Napoleon brought peace to France in a major way. Mind you, he did it by starting major wars, but he did bring peace to the land that just wasn't seen at the time. And he did bring prosperity to France.
Vive la France.
Yeah. And then you know, after that it fell apart.
Because France.
Yeah. Fucking remind me. France has some of the most amazing leaders in human history, and they get totally shafted.
Hey man, that's always one of my favorite French jokes is no one can agree on anything and there's fighting.
Yeah, well, even the infighting shit, like the famous Sun King, the shit that he did, he turned France's aristocrats into his bitch. He really did. He had them picking his shoes. Like just some of the famous things. Like I don't deny British monarchs had some interesting stuff. Spain monarchs fuck their cousins a lot, but that was neither here nor there. Yeah, Bob, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. He went quiet when I said Spain's monarchs fuck their cousins a lot.
I was listening. I say I was listening, but really what was going on was anything else.
Do yourself a favor. I want you to look up the Spanish royal family line, and just have a good time. Yeah, look that up.
Isn't that where that one king came from? The one with the big nose and he's like heavily red.
Mm-hmm. Just do it. Just do it. You will have one of the biggest laughs. It's not as bad as
King Louis.
No, I don't know. That wasn't King Louis. Look, the other one. If you want to have a really good laugh, the Danish one. Oh my God, their bloodline, their family tree is more like a rose bush.
Love?
The Danes, yeah, the Danes royal family is fucking wow. I don't know if it's the one that exists now, but the one that existed back then. Oh boy. Like you could follow the line pretty far. I studied the royal family. It's kind of funny, some of the stuff. Like, yeah, their family trees are nuts. Like the British are not as inbred. Like it gets bad.
Let me guess. The next episodes of Rune Soldier is where Meryl is the most atrocious.
You'll find out.
Right? That's the thief's name.
Yeah, you'll find out. But no, I will say this: the French bloodline is inbred. The British bloodline's kind of 50-50. But the Spanish and the Danish, I believe, were the ones that had the huge that was insane inbred. The Austrian, I think the Austrian wasn't bad, but it was pretty interesting. Some of the bloodlines. I can't remember what bloodline type of thing. I'm pretty certain it was the Spanish that had the huge circle. Circle gets square. Let's just put it that way.
Where does this family member go? That's right, in the square hole.
Where's this family member go? That's right, the circle hole. Where's that family member go? It's a triangle. It goes in the circle.
Yeah. No, everything goes in the square hole, don't you know?
I actually looked that up, Bob. Come on. I wasn't joking.
Not right now. It's 9/11. I'm not kidding. It's actually 9 o'clock.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're 1 hour ahead.
Yeah.
Yep. No, we're going for a bit longer. I got time. Oh wait, I guess
he said closing at 9.
Actually, yeah, I was closing it. Oh yeah, we don't got time.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I wanted to make you aware. We're going a bit long.
We are going a bit long. Okay, thank you everybody. I forgot. Fuck yeah. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I gotta get that odd job done. Okay, so thank you everybody. Forgot. All right, I was gonna keep going, to be honest. If you hadn't said anything, I would have gone for another hour.
That's why I wanted to make you aware.
Yeah, thank you. So yes, we'll be back next week. We're gonna be Monday Madness, where Bob looks up the royal bloodline of the Spanish. We will be looking at a new Conan book probably this week. I don't know, Bob. What do you want to do? Do you want to do another Conan audio book, or do you want to do something else? Do you want to keep the Robert E. Howard Conan train going?
We can, but what was that other thing you went into besides the royalty?
That was the sub car. I think the royal family thing might be more funnier to look at, like the bloodline, like the inbred bloodlines might be fun for you.
Okay. Yeah, because I know we talked about something earlier during this live stream.
Yeah. And we'll be looking at the Pumpkin Scissors anime for a review. That'll be the review for that.
Okay.
All right, boys. We'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews, Throwback Thursday, more Zelda. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. All right, guys, have yourselves a good night, and maybe we'll see you Friday.